Found on the Data tab, Excel offers the Advanced Filter tool for setting up a series of criteria to filter your data based on a preset series of fields and values from those fields. For demonstration purposes, I'll add it to the same worksheet that my data lives in. You'll be able to see me create the criteria range, enter the field names and criteria, and then watch as the records are filtered based on what I've typed into the range. Here in the U.S. Cities worksheet, I can set up criteria for as many fields as I want, and any records meeting the criteria will appear filtered in the list. To get started, I've put some blank rows above my field names, so I'm not disrupting the data by adding the series of field names and criteria values. In row 3, I'm typing the field names that I want to filter on. The names must match the field names in the data exactly. I want to filter on states and population levels. So state abbreviation and population are entered into two adjacent cells. I'm entering the state, CA for California, and a population criteria of greater than 100,000. Now I need to set up the advanced filter to use that criteria range and filter the data. After clicking to activate a cell inside the data so that Excel knows that I intend to filter that data, I go to the Data tab and click the Advanced Filter button, and a dialog box opens. In the dialog box, you see that Excel has correctly determined the range of cells containing my data. If it hadn't, as I'm demonstrating here, I could select my data by dragging through the field names and then pressing Ctrl plus the down arrow to go to the last row of the data. Now I need to tell Excel where the criteria range is. I click in that field in the dialog box and then on the worksheet, and then drag through the 4 cells, the ones where I set up the field names and criteria. Note the 2 options, Filter in Place or Copy to another location. These refer to where I want the results of the advanced filter to appear. I'll leave it on Filter in Place. If I chose to copy the results to another location, I'd have to specify where by clicking in that field and then clicking in a cell where the copy should appear in another worksheet. Once I click OK, I see the list is filtered, in place, based on my criteria. To reuse the criteria range, enter new values below the fields as desired, and then click the Advanced Filter button. It should reflect the settings for the data and criteria range from its prior use, so all you need to do is click OK. Seconds later, the list is refiltered to reflect that latest criteria. When I change population to less than 100,000, the list reflects the change. To remove the filter, click the Clear button on the Data tab and all of your records reappear.